Alright, stream is live. Very spontaneous. The tournament has already started. I gotta. I have like 9 minutes to even join the room. But I'm gonna take the time to check the stream, that everything is working. Okay. Yeah, YouTube seems to be working fine. Twitch seems to be working fine as well, I suppose. Oh, actually, yeah, I forgot to set the YouTube settings. Oh god. Okay, I gotta do that real quick. Yeah, it's super spontaneous and stuff, so yeah, I didn't plan on doing this, but the deck I'm playing today is so weird that I have no choice but to stream it. Yeah, okay, now it should be working fine. I'm gonna check if okay, yeah, alright. So, yeah, I'm not gonna do the deck tech or anything, like, the deck is incomprehensible to understand anyway, so, just gonna jump straight into the match, I think. Although it looks like Cubitus isn't here yet. Yes, correct deck list. Looks like it. Yeah, sure. Okay, someone finished their match already, which is crazy. Maybe it's a bug though, I don't know. Okay, we found the match. Game 1 with the deck that shall not be named, which includes turtle cards. We lost the die roll. Okay, the starting hand is incredibly weird. I guess we can fetch a basic turn 2. Yeah, no, I'm gonna take a mulligan. And this is basically the same hand. Sure, we can sort of keep that. Lair of the Hydra. Power Patch Recruit. I don't know what that's supposed to tell me. Okay, so I definitely start with the forest here. I probably go for Cowabunga and try to find a land. Okay, we only find Vesuva, which is fine. But yeah, I can spoil so much. Deserted Temple is a combo piece in this deck. Okay, looks like mono green Stompy, I guess. Yeah, they're gonna attack for 5 next turn, probably. So yeah, I do think Deserted Temple and Mesmeric Orb is the best play here. Yeah, it looks like mono green Stompy, which is not a great matchup, I guess, but yeah. So optimally, I get... yeah, Frantic Search is a good start. If I don't die next turn, then I can maybe... If I get... Okay, I mean, I'm gonna have to... Oh, but I can't Frantic Search this turn, right? Yeah, I mean, I'll have to fetch for the blue producing land. Yeah, there's no way around it. So if they kill me this turn, then sure, whatever. If they don't, I might still have a chance. I do need a woodland though. Yeah, and as you can see, there's a maniac in the grave already, so might be relevant. Yeah, I think they just kill me here. Okay, they don't. That's good news. They could have attacked for one more, at least. They could have like tornado or something. I don't know. Oh, they have main deck Scavenging Ooze. What tomfoolery is this? Oh, enough. Okay, yeah. The main deck Scoos, yeah. That just killed me. Why do they have a main deck Scavenging Ooze? That's crazy. Yeah. So my plan here would be shifting Woodland, copy an Adamantoise in their turn, but they can just exile in response. So, yeah. I don't really have a plan here. Well, what do I do? Yeah, this this main deck Scavenging Ooze is gonna kill me. That's so ridiculous, but I guess it's very fitting. Okay, they exile the Adamantoise. At least I get to see some part of their deck. Yeah, I mean, without the Dementoise, I can't do anything here. So, yeah, I'll just die. I can copy Tortoise, but... Yeah, okay, I just die here. Yeah, main deck Scoos, man. I guess in this meta, it makes sense. So... I didn't come prepared for main deck Scoos. Blaststone probably makes sense. Definitely Oblivion Stone, and that's probably it. Want to bring in the third Elementoise as well. And I guess in these kind of matchups I can board out some Chronic Floodings. So yeah. I gotta cut one more card. And okay, maybe I should have picked some way to get rid of problematic permanents like Scoos, other than just blowing up everything. Yeah, so I think this is the kind of matchup where I just have to get Cloud Posts going. So yeah, this is also a Cloud Post deck. Cloud Post Vesuva is in here. And we do have Emrakul, which we can Madness sometimes. So that's gonna be the plan for this game, probably. Yeah, the starting hand has Vesuva, like it has 5 lands in total. Does have a Frantic Surge and a Cowabunga. So I think it's a keep. Maybe we can get a Cloud Post of the Cowabunga, and then we're good. Okay, yeah, my opponent didn't mulligan yet. Okay, let's see. We do find a Cloud Post. So we go turn 2 Cloud Post, turn 3 Vesuva, turn 4 Frantic Surge. Try to find something. Unfortunately, we don't have any more stuff to play for now. Yeah, Dried Militant is a problem for the combo. Kind of, because it does exile the Sevine's Reclamation. Oh, I can... Oh, I can actually untap the lands here already. That's pretty cool. I got another Frantic. Can get rid of 2 deserted temples, I suppose. Okay, and I do get an Oblivion Stone, which is pretty good. Yeah, that changes my plans, and now I don't need the tortoise anymore, I guess. Yeah, so next turn I can blow up everything. If I wanted to, but looks like they are stuck on one land, so maybe it's just fine anyways. Oh, and there's Emrakul. Too bad that I fired off my Frantic Surges already. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna kill the board at instant speed. Okay, board cleared, my turn, sure. Oh, and I get the discard outlet. Okay, this is great. Yeah, I guess I can fetch a forest here. It doesn't super matter, but yeah. And then I guess I'm playing the turtle. 4 card types in the grave. Yeah, we're getting a back of Cloud Post. So we can even hardcast the Emcruel. Yeah, I can afford to block here. Yes, I can Madness Emrakul at instant speed also, so that's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, also Shifting Woodland is a great top deck here. Yeah, I'm sure I win this. Even without the combo. Just based on the fact that I have Cloud Posts. There we go, Emrakul online. Okay, now I can discard Tortoise, make the Woodland a copy of the Tortoise, and I just win. Because the Woodland has haste, kind of. Isn't that a way to win? Okay, match is tied. I mean, they were stuck on one land, but it was still a cool way to win here. Okay, on the draw, I guess the lulls have to go in as well. And yeah, I have to cut one more card. I suppose the Orrery isn't that good. Although maybe I just cut a Traverse. Because I kind of gotta go lucky anyways, and like if I go Cloud Post, Cloud Post, Cloud Post, then I can go turn 4 Orrery or something, and that might be good enough. I don't know, it's dubious. Okay, this hand doesn't have Cloud Posts. Has a Vesuva and a Cowabunga. And also a Lull and both of the sick creatures. I mean, yeah, it depends on if I draw Cowabunga here, if I draw into a Cloud Post. But I'm gonna mulligan and risk it. Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan as well here. We just gotta get the Cloud Posts. Okay. Yeah, okay, no Cloud Posts. I guess I can't go further down than four lands, 4 cards in hand. Okay, But what do you even keep in hand? Like, this hand isn't great either. Yeah, I just gotta hope that I go lucky. That's a good start. Now I just need a frantic search or the orb. Yeah, okay, but Scavenging Goose is a problem once again. So now I gotta get an Oblivion Stone. Yeah, okay, this is too much Stompy for me. Yeah, I guess I take the Tortoise here. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, with Cloud Posts, you sometimes just aren't lucky enough. So I will go down to 4, I think. And then I am just dead. So yeah, maybe I should have kept the Oblivion Stone instead of the Tortoise. The Turtle. Oh, did everything... Yeah, okay. At this point I can just concede. But I mean, I did win a game, so that's something. Yeah, now we probably have to wait forever, so... Yeah, we'll have to wait for the 5 matches to finish. I guess it's just 4 matches. Interesting enough, the tournament has 16 players again. So a very good number for top 8. Okay, it looks like Breach versus Carnage combo. But since they're going to sideboarding, I'm just gonna hop into another match. Okay, what is this? Azorius Flash, I guess, with like spell crawlers and even interrupters, maybe. And entropy seems to be on Orders of Control or something like that. Do we see a spell queller on a condemn here? Oh, okay, it's even interrupter. Can't even be countered. Yeah. Not really in danger of that against Orzhov. Okay, looks like they're gonna Wrath. Or like Dam, yeah, okay. Exactly as I thought. Okay, only 2 matches ongoing, so round 2 will start in a bit. Yeah, and honestly, if I go 0-2, I might end the stream early. I'll probably continue playing the deck since it's kind of fun. But yeah, I'll see. Kaya, huh? Yeah, one of the best planeswalkers traditionally in the format, but probably not this season. Like when everyone combos off Kaya, it looks kind of silly. Also, exiling the Aetherstone Canonist is a bit of a weird choice since it comes back in their upkeep, so the opponent can now do what they want, and on the Orders of Players upkeep, it will come back and they will be taxed again. So yeah, it doesn't really make sense to be honest. Yeah, it seems to be like people are making a lot of decisions here in the match. I don't know why. It doesn't seem super complicated to me, but I also don't play the deck here, so. Looks like they attacked the player instead of the Kaya. Okay, Vindicate on Malcolm. Although I'm sure that this will get countered or even interrupted or spell quellered, so probably not gonna go through. Yeah, it got Avoned. Also, is this the last match? Yeah, it is. Would be a bit ironic if I got a bye now, so I hope that doesn't happen. Yeah, the scavenging wizards were brutal in those games I played, especially the main deck one. Okay, Nature's Chant on the Bankbuster. That almost seems like a waste of a disenchant, to be honest, but I don't know, maybe it makes sense just that they can't draw into a dam or something. Okay, so looks like the Canonist finally has to go. Okay, Ruined Halo. That does probably. I mean, the Malcolm can still attack, right? But I suppose it can't deal combat damage, so it can't get chorus counters. I'm not sure if that's how it works, but yeah, maybe also not super relevant. Okay, Skycoach Conductor is a good card. Doesn't do a lot here, but it does attack for 2, I guess. Okay, another Canonist. Kind of an anti-synergy with the Conductor. Although, not really, I guess. So either way, we're gonna see the last card in Bibsrip's hand here. Okay, it was a Spell Queller. They probably would have preferred to actually exile a spell with that, but looks like they can't. And notably, I mean, they can eventually exile a spell with the Sky Conductor Adventure, or like the referred spell, by blinking the Spell Queller, but yeah, not this turn since there's an Aether Storm Cannon Nest. And yeah, the Raven Eagle, I mean, it does potentially gain a bit of life. I don't really think that... Okay, maybe they will actually attack with the Raven Eagle, get a clue, and then draw some more cards. So this could either go either way this match. Which is kind of unfortunate because it means we have to wait longer. Okay, they did the Spell Queller blinking stuff. So they profane tutor for something, probably a dam. Might be anything though. Maybe like settle the wreckage or something. Though honestly, the best thing might be split up, although maybe not. Okay, Hai finally finds. Why? Okay, why do you think Oars of Control might be good? Because like they have so few options against the combo decks, right? Sure, they have like Ruined Halo, Nevermore, whatever. I guess Rule of Law. Um, those shouldn't be too hard to remove with like a bounce spell or something, right? I mean, yeah, it's probably fine against like random decks like Azorius Tempo or whatever. So they're probably not even favored here. And yeah, I mean, Oars of Control is obviously a deck that can always like prey on random aggro and mid-range decks to be around, and it can beat those. But against combo decks, I don't think it's that good. But I mean, I also haven't played against it yet, so I'm not really knowledgeable. Okay, Reach is more vulnerable to Graveyard Hate than Tide ever was, and you can have a decent amount of hand attack. Without it, that's favorable, but it's not as doomed as Tide was. Okay, that makes sense. And they do have... I do think we have Kaya's Guile this season. I'm gonna look it up though. Okay. Yeah, nice typo here. Yeah, it's legal, and that's like the best Graveyard Hate ever, kind of. Or like one of the best we have in Penny Dreadful anyways. So yeah, kind of true. But like, if your best removal is Vindicate, I don't know. Like, I can kind of see it, and you do make good points. And I guess Profane Tutor might be useful in some ways, but also, I don't know. Okay, hi JMecha. Yeah, I didn't do any shoutouts. Yeah, it's a bit of a spontaneous stream. I'm playing a pretty weird deck, so I just wanted to stream it and have a recording on YouTube. But yeah. I'm probably not gonna go make top 8. Okay, abstruse appropriation on a spell queller before they untap. I guess with the Canonist it kind of makes sense. But also I'm kind of thinking, like, going back to the debate, like, why would you play Ors of Control when you can play, like, Zorius or Izzet instead, and then you have actual counter spells? Like, sure, you lose the hand attack, and you kind of lose disenchants, so maybe that's a reason to stay in Orzhov, but yeah, I don't know. I've never understood why Orzhov Control has been so strong and popular, or like redeemed, or like seen as strong and popular in the past seasons, so I don't know. And honestly, it's also kind of just a boring deck. Like, there's so many cool things to build, and then if the best deck would be just like Oars of Control, it would be so boring. I'd rather have Breach at the top than Oars of Control. And they're not even playing Yorion, right? Like, when the coolest card in your deck is Reckoner Bankbuster, you're doing something wrong. No, I mean, just kidding. Everyone can play what they want, of course. Yeah, but also their games do usually go long. They have very few win cons. Besides like Kaya, some stuff like Raven Eagle, but that's not really a fast win con. So yeah. Actually, okay, since not a lot is going on here, I think I'm going to take the opportunity to look at what the meta page currently shows. Because that might be interesting, right? Probably gonna sort by meta share. Okay, yeah, I mean it's only been a few days, so the percentages are kind of all over the place, but Storm at 10% meta share, I hope it doesn't stay that way. Because the deck is cool, but it's you do need to pack hate or otherwise you have a problem, so. Yeah, okay, and then the usual suspects. Blazing Shoal combo at 4% is also crazy, but it's only 5 runs. And 3 of them is by Dartobino. Dartobino. And I think actually did Violet Avi, yeah, they played the the landless version. This thing is also kind of just crazy. Yeah, I guess the idea is you can have a theoretical turn 1 win with Quicksilver and double Blazing Shoal. Yeah, I did see that Datro said it wasn't them, but I mean, okay, maybe it's some other like friend of theirs and they just want to mess with them or something. But yeah. But also like they know what they're doing, right? Like this is not the deck that a random person builds. Okay. Uh basically nothing happened here in this game. I guess they can attack for 7 next turn. Might be something. Yeah, and then we have like humans and everything, but like most of the decks here have like a few matches played, and everyone is still just kind of playing what they want or what they think is cool. Oh yeah, next week is the kickoff. Probably gonna stream that as well. Okay, oh, not that. Yeah, I'm gonna tap in and out of the game a few times, but I'm not super interested in the game, to be honest. Okay, is there anything cool in this? Anything sticking out of the first few decks played, or like the recent decks played? I guess Meek Mountains might be interesting. So it looks like a Valakut ramp with Meek attack for the Desert Wereworm. Yeah, I don't know. Also, good old, everything is a multiple of 4. Okay, what is Black Pudding Breakfast? Okay, looks like X. I think some people were hyping X in the preseason, but I think this is actually the first X deck that is being played. Alright. Yeah, they're both players in this game are almost down to 5 minutes on the clock. But nobody's really winning or losing here. So I guess this is the time for a small detour to the EDA track Spellify. And maybe once we're done, they're gonna be done too. Okay, 3 pips, black card, sorcery. Okay, this is okay. It starts with a 2-letter word. I have no clue. Okay, time for a random letter. Okay, usually I'm somewhat good at these, but this one I have no clue. Hmm. Hey, what could this be? So none of the first 2 letters is an A, T, or O. Okay, the last word could be fate. What cards like that do we have? Okay, nothing comes to mind. Starts with an I. Okay, so maybe some in something's fate, in something's gate. Huh. Okay, maybe I'm not so good at these as I thought. The game is still ongoing. I don't know. Yeah, I actually have no idea. Um, Destroy. It starts with destroy. Hmm. Yeah, okay, I don't have an idea. In no. Gandalf's face. Oh, in Garruk's wake, okay. I could have known that. Oof. Yeah. Nice embarrassing myself on stream. Yeah, in Garruk's wake, huh. Yeah. No one saw it, yeah. But also, it's a commander card, right? Like, who plays in Garruk's wake in constructed formats, right? Clearly, it's not a card you need to know. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try the hard Spellify. Yeah, it looks like all of Control is winning here. Although they are down to almost a minute on the clock. Is this lethal? No, it's one off, right? Okay. Oh yeah, now it's lethal, right? Yeah, I think this is over. Yep, Entropy wins. Alright, then we can go to the next round. So... Actually, you're not playing in the tournament, are you, Final Defiance? I don't see your name on the bot command, so... Okay. So you can probably watch what abomination I have crafted. Yeah, I mean, you can see a bit of the deck on the right. It's a Cloud Post deck, but it's also Turtle, it's Tribal, and it's also a combo deck, and it's also a Shifting Woodland deck. And it's also a mill deck, so yeah, kind of all over the place. But I did win a game with it already. Oh, and it's also an Embercool deck. No pairings yet, so it looks like someone forgot to report. Yeah, we are exactly 16 people, so even if I lose... I mean, although if I lose now, I probably just won't make it to tiebreakers. If you start 0-2, usually you don't really have that good of a chance. In my experience. Orb and Surge is neat. I've been wondering if you can do a thing with Fate Stitcher and those two. Surge? Oh, Frantic Surge, of course. Yeah. I guess you can. The main problem is, since we don't have Dread Return, we basically have no way to win with an empty library. Aha, this is Dartobino. They even have the same profile picture. So yeah, I mean, I also thought about that. But yeah, you need a way to win the game after milling your entire library. You can theoretically... Yeah, you probably just only have one mana at the end. So the idea with this deck is we kind of fix this by having Cloud Posts. And our combo is we have Deserted Temple. And if we have a Blossoming Tortoise out, then we can untap it for zero mana. So we can just tap it, untap it, over and over again. Mill our entire deck, and then we can win with in a variety of ways, but usually just Sevine's Reclamation, so yeah. Okay, looks like we got pairings. No, 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 no. I got the bye. Yeah. Very unfortunate. So it looks like someone dropped. Well, okay. This is very unfortunate. So I guess I can use this chance to play a league match. Yeah, I have some weird deck registered as well, but yeah, for a matter of practice, I'm just gonna register a league run with a weird turtle combo deck. And we can play a league match, probably. Yeah. Okay, sure. I guess we'll play against Dartobino in the meantime while the tournament is going on. But yeah, very unlucky for me to get the bye in some sense. Okay, this starting hand is super weird. We have 3 Cowabungas and no Cloud Posts. Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan this. Okay, and this is a better hand. We have no colored sources yet. Okay, I guess we have Shifting Woodland, so it's fine. Okay, it looks like this is the gambling deck. Okay. Turn 1 win. Okay. I don't even know what to say to that. That was something. Yeah, I think I don't recall ever getting a turn 1 loss. Yeah, this is fine. We have the fork for turn 2 if they don't kill me turn 1. Okay, we can probably just play turn 3. But yeah, I mean, let's see. You gotta be kidding me. Do they have to turn 1 win again? What is happening? Third, what? Yeah. This game was over in a minute. Okay. That was so ridiculous. Okay. Um. Yeah. So that was that. Yeah, I guess I don't know if we will be able to find a league match, another one. But yeah, I mean the round will take a while. So I guess in the meantime, I can't get around it. I probably have to do the hard spellify. But yeah, I'll just guess random stuff and hope to hit it right. Okay, it's an enchantment. Um, huh. Okay, interesting enough, this is... Okay, we did find a match. And we get Cloud Post Vesuva in the starting hand. The Halo Scarab will have to go to the grave at some point, but it'll be fine. I still can't get over the fact that I got killed on turn 1 twice. In one match. Okay, mono black so far. Yeah, so I'll play the Halo Scarab here. If they have like an exile based removal, this is like potentially a problem, but also I have other ways to get the white that is needed for the Serene Stack formation, so should be fine. Okay, they haven't played a single spell yet. I don't know what this is supposed to tell me. Yeah, whenever I play against a person I haven't played against before, I always think they might be like a pre-modern player who just joined the wrong lobby. Okay, 4 swarms in a row. Okay, they're thinking a long time about what to do with 4 swarms. And then they decide to not do anything. We almost have delirium here. So I guess I'm just gonna tortoise and see what we can get, and then we can probably win next turn. Oh, we can get another Cloud Post. I mean, with 2 Emrakos in hand, it's too tempting to pass up on. Okay, maybe on turn 5 they're finally gonna play a spell. Yeah, also, like, they've used almost 4 minutes of clock time just playing swarms. But yeah, maybe they're just new to MTGO or something. I mean, it's always a possibility. Okay, eliminate. Is that legal? Oops. I've never... Yeah, I mean, probably because we have the better version of that available as well. Okay, eliminate is not legal. Huh. Is that a pre-modern card? It also isn't. So, what is this supposed to tell me? Yeah, I'm just gonna write in chat here. Yeah, I'm gonna ask them in the MTGO chat. But also, I have the feeling that they probably just are a new player and don't have it open. Yeah, I mean, I guess I can look them up on the PDM side. But yeah, they're not even registered on Painted for Magic, so yeah. I guess this was a nothing burger. Okay, but this is so baffling because like eliminate isn't legal in pre-modern either, right? Maybe, and also like where would you even play that? So maybe they were like looking for a cube match or something, but I really don't get it. Yeah, what a weird day. Um. Oh, okay. Um. I don't see any open league games though, so I guess you found a match already. Lapras. Lapras. Actually, it would be cool if you could tell me what your in-game username even is, because I think it's something different, right? Okay, okay. I think you gotta be Jon Snow, right? Okay, yeah. I figured it out through detective masterwork. Okay, sure, but you do have to leave the stream to not like do cheating and stuff. So please do that. Okay. This starting hand does nothing. This starting hand has a cloud post. It also kind of does nothing, but it has a cloud post. It's too tempting to keep. Well, it's too tempting not to keep, I guess. Okay, this... I can already see that this is a cool deck, probably. Scientist Supreme of Aim. Yeah, this copies abilities from artifacts, as far as I know. Yeah, so we're gonna play the one of planes in the deck here to play the Mesmeric Orb. And they mill over a crude bent blade. Oh, that's the 3-mana Tithing Blade, right? Yeah. Oh, okay, this is cool. Wow. Okay, this is cool. You can um, copy the cycling trigger on the, or like the draw trigger on the Architect of Will. Okay, and this is Lady Octopus, but weird Spider-Man art. And then they will also be able to copy the Aether Spellbomb trigger, I suppose. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So depending on what I draw, I'm probably gonna, if it's a green source, play the Tortoise. Otherwise, I might have to just go Cowabunga and hope. Although, to be honest, so far they're not doing a lot besides just drawing cards. Okay, yeah. The theme was to be expected. Main deck Thorn of Amethyst. That might be a problem. Okay, at least we have Delirium. We have the Dementors in hand though, so... But they also only have like 4 power on board. So yeah, let's go Turtles. And we'll get... Yeah, I mean, the Dotted Temple is a combo, so we'll get that. We will need 6 mana for the Sevin's Reclamation. Though the good thing is, even if they kill the tortoise, we can just make the Shifting Woodland into a tortoise copy. So as long as we draw any land here, we're fine. And Gearhawk doesn't change that. All we need is on the board already. But yeah, they do have a cool deck here. Yeah, they just got my Emrakul, which is fine. Oh, and we have... they made us redraw a land, so... yeah. We just win here, I think. Unless they kill the tortoise. They can bring in something at instant speed. Okay, now we have a problem. Because now the Serines cost 7. Hi Snake. You can't brew any good decks this season? Yeah, well, why would you? Just play Jank, like I do. So, okay, we can attack and get back a Vesuva. That gives us enough lands to cast the Sevin's Reclamation that we're gonna mill over. So I guess the idea is we have to mill our entire deck, attack with the Blossoming Tortoise, and then second main phase with 0 cards in the library, we can win the game. Yeah, so... yeah, we're just milling our entire library here. Well, your Jank goes 05, yeah. I mean, I know the feeling, right? Because it has happened to me over and over again before. And sometimes it's frustrating, but usually, like out of 10 decks, one kind of works somewhat well. And then that's enough for me. And I mean, if you really want to just win a few games, you can always just copy a good deck and win some games with that. Maybe to play tournament, have a chance. I'm gonna explain the combo in chat so they can concede if they want. Okay, they concede. Yeah, we would have just brought back the like a cloud post in the second with the blossoming tortoise. And then we had 7 mana to play the Veins from the grave and win. Okay, surprisingly won a game. Okay, Snake said, copying good decks is so boring, I would rather brew 05 decks. Yeah, I can understand that. I kind of feel the same way. And usually I don't copy decks at all. Although sometimes other people go 5-0 with wicked decks as well, so that's something. Time Sifter deck from 2 seasons ago. I don't even know what Time Sifter does. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Oh, it's a... Okay, I don't have time to read that. Sorry. Yeah, their deck seems... like, probably Rule of Law does nothing. Emrakul seems pretty good. Maybe the Oblivion Stones. And I only need one Adamantors. Yeah, the Creeping Renaissance can go out. I should probably cut that like like entirely. And then I guess I can cut one Chronic Flooding. Let's see if I can actually win a match with this jank. Okay, there's a few matches still ongoing in the tournament. This hand has no like one land, but it has a Cowabunga, so we're keeping. It exiles top card of each player's library every turn, and whoever exiled a card with the highest mana value gets an extra turn. That sounds kind of crazy. Okay, we get a Cloud Post. So if you keep exiling expensive cards, you will get infinite turns. Well, but you gotta play lands. Like, that should be a problem, right? Because eventually you will hit the land and can't continue. Okay, they start with a Scientist Supreme and an Aether Spell Bomb. I will go Cloud Post. And the next turn I can Frantic Surge, perhaps. Okay, there's the Basim. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna go Frantic here. Look for a second Cloud Post or something. Yeah, we got a Vesuva. We're gonna have to... Okay. Delirium isn't super important right now, so I can just discard the stuff that needs to be in the grave. And then I suppose I can go for a Mesmeric Orb. Okay, yeah, that's why that's why you play MDCs and so much Scry stuff. Still bad, but funny. And I mean, okay, that kind of makes sense. And I suppose we probably have some artifact that's just Scries every turn. And we do have the most MDFCs we have had in recent seasons. But yeah, I mean, that's... It seems a bit janky, but... And also it's a 5 mana artifact. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it seems like a cool idea. But you can't expect everything to work well in the format. Or in any format, really. Okay, so here we probably just go for the tortoise again. We could also go Frantic Search. Have 1 mana left. But we have 1 mana too little for... Or like too few for Emrakul, so... I'm not gonna do that yet. Yeah, so I guess we just go for tortoise. Okay, we have deserted temple. Yeah, so let's get that. To be honest, I think we actually win our first match with the Cowabunga combo deck here. Because they have to kill the tortoise, otherwise we win with the deserted temple combo. And if they kill the tortoise, we can just frantic search, Emrakul, steal their stuff. Yeah. I mean, if you went 0-10 with it, yeah, maybe it's not the best. I mean, you can, like, 5-mana artifacts, if it were to say, like, win the game on it, that would not be a problem. Like, you can cheat it in with Trash for Treasure, the Ready, you can just ramp into it with Cloud Posts. Nope. Get those AI viewer bots out of here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, but also you have to make it to your upkeep, and then you're not even guaranteed to win. So I do see the issue. Maybe it could be made to work, but I don't know. Okay, so here I could go for the combo, but honestly, Emrakul probably makes more sense. Okay, no, not like this. I mean, if they counter the Frantic Surge, then it doesn't work. But they don't. Exactly, I'm gonna try building it again so I can hopefully win one game with it. Yeah, I mean, that's a good goal, right? Like, you can't always expect to, like, 5-0 with stuff. But you can probably tune the deck in a way that you can win at least one game with it, and then that's a good start, right? Yeah, they can... Yeah, they can bounce the Emrakul with the Aether Spellbomb. And that will sacrifice all my stuff. My entire board. But I have more tortoises, so I can just win next turn. Do I want to use the green mana for anything? I don't think so. I could make... I could make some mana, but it doesn't matter. So at this point, they should probably bounce the Emrakul. Actually, what's the state of the tournament? Okay. Tournament is still ongoing. Yeah, so they bounced my Emrakul. And now they're trying to rebuild. And Aether Spellbomb with mana up means I can't combo off. Can I do anything good here? My graveyard. I could probably just draw a card or something. Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense. So to not take any risks, I am gonna just go for Emrakul again. Okay, I gotta untap the Cloud Posts. Yeah, Emrakul the World Anew is such a cool card. I'm kind of baffled that not a lot of people try to even brew with it, because it's a very strong card, right? It was even played in Modern for a bit, for a very short bit, and I mean it takes over your opponent's board. So usually it's just a win the game button. Although specifically Aether Spellbomb works against it. So next turn I will mill 5 in my upkeep. I gotta make sure not to die here. Yeah, Gearhulk is fine. Okay, 14 cards left in library. And my opponent does have a spell bomb. So I gotta make sure not to tap too many permanents, otherwise I die to my own Mesmeric Orb. So maybe I just Sevine's Reclamation for... yeah, no, it doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna cast Emrakul again. Oh, that does... Yeah, that does also mill me, so... Yeah, I don't know what else kills me besides Aether Spellbomb, so... I think I have this in the bag. I should be able to win this. I'm kind of... It's kind of weird that the tournament is still not proceeding. Okay, Executioner's Capsule. Yeah, that works in my turn. Yeah, okay, they have... Okay, Emrakul is not gonna work. So I assume they're gonna bounce the Emrakul again. Okay, no, they're opting to destroy it. But it doesn't matter. They still have a spell bomb, so... Huh, what do I do? Oh no! I could have woodlanded the Emrakul. And I forgot. Oops. Yeah, I guess if I don't tap anything, it's fine. And they're also gonna mill a bunch of cards. So maybe the idea is... if I do this, then I can probably Savines. Oh, but I don't have white mana. Huh. Okay, so maybe I go shifting woodland for an orrery for Savines Reclamation, bring back a shifting woodland and a labman. They have to bounce the labman. Oh, but then I... oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at what I can even copy with shifting woodland. Alright, I can just exile the Halo Scarab. Okay, I think it is a very close match, but I think I should be able to win it. Yeah, they bounce my Emrakul. And then I can Savines for almost a win. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, what a weird match. Yeah, I mean, I don't need anything else besides the Labman. So, I guess a woodland will do. Yeah, now it's time I hope they don't have interaction. Yeah, what a weird game. What a weird evening, to be honest. Okay, I gotta sacrifice a creature. So, I guess I... oh no! I don't have enough mana to make the woodland into something. Oh, but I can do the my upkeep. It's fine. But yeah, very close to dying here. Okay, so I'm gonna mill out, and then I can woodland for the labman. Okay, whew, barely won that one. And looks like the tournament round is over, so we're gonna have a new match in a second. Okay, did I win 2-0 or 2-1? Okay, I actually won 2-0. Surprising with this deck, but I guess it's not impossible. Alright. So I'm up against Paki. Yeah, I'm gonna join in a second. I'm gonna grab some water first, though. Alright, time for round 3. Paki is usually on red deck wins, I think. So, yeah. Yeah, thanks Jon Snow. Yeah, it's a pretty weird deck. But it can win, as you saw. At least I could get to be on the play here. Yeah, I also, like the scientist guy, looks pretty interesting. I don't know how good it is, but it looks interesting for sure. Against red deck wins, this hand is too slow. This hand, however, is great. So I'm gonna bin the Traverse. Start with Cloud Post, and turn 2 I can Mesmeric Orb. But yeah, I mean, the Scientist guy did do some work. Like, copying the cycling triggers and the spell bomb draws is very cool. But I do think you need probably like Commandeers or something. Okay, I got Fervent Champion. Play the next start from my opponent. So if they now have like, I guess if they had 2 Dragonfire Blades. Okay, there's the first. That's 8 damage on turn 2. Yeah, I don't know if I can beat that. So I need Frantic Surge here. that's not a frantic search. Yeah. Guess the game is already over. Next turn I would have been able to shifting woodland for the tortoise every turn. Like the adamantoise. But yeah, they're just gonna kill me. What can you do? I guess I can try to... Okay, I will try to do something here. Yeah, but it didn't matter. So my opponent got the turn 3 win on a one-lander. Okay, so... What do I even play against that? I don't think any of the removal is gonna be worth it. Blast Zone is probably good. Yeah, I'd probably just go all in, to be honest. Like, just try to combo off first, or get that Dementor's lock going. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Although Oblivion Stone is also fine, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, Price of Progress is an issue as usual, but I have the Adamantoise, and that can prevent some amount of damage from the pops. And this hand has Emrakul, so if I find... Yeah, even if I find a Cloud Post, it's not fast enough. Yeah, I gotta aggressively mulligan this matchup, I think. So this hand could be good enough. And also I don't want to go down to 4. Yeah, I think I just gamble that I get turn to Cloud Poister of the Cowabunga. My opponent starts with 2 Leyline Axes. Yeah, if they have a Fervent, then I'm just dead. Okay, luckily they don't. So give me a Cloud Post, please. Woodland is fine, I suppose. Okay, they haven't played anything too good yet. So, if I discard land and creature, I do have 4 types in the grave already, so starting next turn I should be able to do the Elementoise lock. Which isn't really a lock, but like, it can prevent some damage. They play a Bone Crusher Giant. Okay, another Frantic Surge. So I guess I'm just gonna surprise them with the Elementoise and kill the Bone Crusher Giant with it. So if I go Frantic, discard Vesuva and Elementoise, I have 4 types into the yard. Okay, I guess I can't block with Adamantoise because it will be tapped, but it's fine either way. Yeah, and I can just do that every turn from now on. Or like in every of their turns. Yeah, maybe I should have made it into a creature in the upkeep. Because then they can't like use the pop that they potentially drew while I have the trigger on the activated ability on the stack. But not super relevant. So yeah, if they want to go for pop, they have to do it in response to the activation. Okay, they don't do anything. Yeah, the nice thing is, at the end of my turn, the damage will wear off the woodland, because it's not the elementals at that point. And the damage staying ability doesn't get applied. Okay, yeah, so since I have enough lands here, I can probably just wait and block the Kellen. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah, so even with an Elementoids out, the Kellen will be able to draw cards if they manage to get around the Elementoids. But yeah, in this situation, they obviously just don't attack. So I do kind of need to be aware of the possibility of Price of Progress in response to activation. So I'm just gonna Frantic Search here. Get rid of some stuff that I don't need. And I suppose I can also play the Cowabunga here. Take the forest. Yeah, the thing is, like, if they time it correctly, they can get through the lock with an instant speed burn spell, like Price of Progress, which at this point they would probably need 2 or 3 off to win the game, so I think I'm pretty safe here. Um, Actually, can I copy anything else? No. Yeah, so since I've okay, I have 7 lands right now. Next turn I can start copying the Elementals twice, I guess. Yeah, so this is the kind of stuff that you do with this deck. Pretty weird, I suppose. Okay, they incinerate me. I don't know if that really matters. Okay, Sulfuric Vortex is a clock. Not to be underestimated. Okay, I did mill over a Savine's Reclamation already. Haven't found his turtle yet, so I can't combo off. Like the tortoise. So I suppose for now I just wait. Yeah, so now I have enough mana to potentially activate the woodland twice. I suppose I can use the opportunity to make a treasure. And yeah, I'm also going to tap out here, or like almost tap out. Although honestly I can actually tap out because if they, like I still have the mana, so... So even if they press a progress, I can still make an Elementoise. Okay, so now I should be able to make one Shifting Woodland into the Blossoming Tortoise. And then infinitely tap the Deserted Temple, mill my entire deck, go for the Savine's Reclamation into Labman and draw effect. Although that is kind of risky, because if they have any burn spell, it doesn't win. So maybe instead I just make a woodland into an Emrakul, attack for 12, and try to win. Like next turn. Yeah, honestly that seems like the best idea. Yeah, and if they have double price of progress, then I guess I lose. Although actually at this point one price of progress does it. So yeah, but I do have to kind of win at some point. So maybe I just fumbled this here. Although also, if they price of progress now, I would have also just lost. Or like I would have been close to it, I don't know. So currently Price of Progress deals 14 damage. Yeah, if they have Price of Progress, they win. If they don't, they lose. But I think they have it. I think they have it. Yeah. This is definitely an indicator of Price of Progress, so they'll probably shoot me for 14. Okay, opponent, shoot it off. Yep, there it is. Exact lethal, casual, 2 mana, deal 14. Yeah, can't do anything about it. So maybe I fumbled this, maybe. But also I'm not sure where I would have gone differently. I could have obviously went for the win, but that also would have been super risky. Yeah, unfortunate. So I guess with a score of 1-2 and a bye, I probably have no chance to make top 8. And since it's pretty late already, I'm probably just gonna go end the stream here. At least I comboed off in one of the practice games, so that's nice. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll be back next week with the kickoff most likely. I don't know what I'll play yet. I'll have to see. I'll have to brew something. Oh, I got a drop from the tournament as well. Okay. Alright, goodbye.